All right, here's a look out at Fairlawn in Superior this morning, where a couple areas along the South Shore, again, are seeing a little bit of some fog that's developed thanks to a light north wind. But otherwise, the fog will quickly burn off as we head towards the later morning hours, and actually probably within an hour or two, thanks to, well, warming conditions. And we'll see a beautiful day out ahead of us before we start to see some rain chances later into the week. But of course, it's a little bit cool in some spots this morning, still down to 37 now in Superior, 50 at Park Point and 48 on top of the hill. Almost everyone's seeing a pretty calm wind. And our temperatures will be steadily rising into the 50s and eventually the 60s by this afternoon. Some areas might be touching 70 down to the south and west, which is pretty close to average, but we're still in a somewhat cooler air mass for right now. I do anticipate a warming trend towards the later parts of this week, but maybe not for everyone. So our current system that will be bringing some rain later this week is still out towards the west. So it's got some time to get here. It'll kind of just be slowly chugging its way throughout the next few days. So again, for today, I'm seeing mostly sunny conditions. Tomorrow, the clouds begin to move into the area, and then we potentially might have some storminess across the region as well. And that'll likely persist into Wednesday. But the storms themselves will likely be off towards the east. We'll likely just see some layering showers heading through the day on Wednesday. And so again, on Tuesday, there is a small severe risk, mainly for areas out towards the west. Only a level 1 out of 5 risk. Primary threats would be some damaging wind as well as perhaps some hail. So that's just something we'll have to watch out for tomorrow. And we certainly go through the timing on that. So 8 o'clock in the morning, still looking clear and dry across the region, just some high level cloud cover. And then by noon, we'll start to see the rain inbound for our western zones. And now slowly creep across out towards the east. And by 4 o'clock, it's pretty much right smack dab in the middle of the Northland along the 53 corridor. And that'll continue to move off towards the east, kind of break apart here thanks to the front also breaking apart. And by 8 o'clock, it'll be into the UP as well as the rest of northwestern Wisconsin. Then we get into Wednesday. The storms are pretty much done. We'll see some layering showers during the AM hours, but it'll likely become a little bit more widespread as we head towards the afternoon. Some of these showers will be driven by, once again, some daytime heating. Seems to be a recurring theme here during the summer, which is always usually the case. And so for tomorrow's forecast, still expecting temperatures to be pretty similar to today. It'll be warmer mostly around or before noon, before it drops off during the afternoon, thanks to more cloud cover and the rain. So more 60s and 70s expected for tomorrow. 70 forecast yields more rain chances, maybe a few more into Thursday, but still scattered. Friday will be mostly sunny, and temperatures will be actually on the warming trend. Saturday and Sunday, I only have highs going into the low 70s, but that's locally here on top of the hill. We'll have a pretty stout east wind as our next system makes its way in, but the rest of the Northland might be climbing into the upper 70s, maybe near 80 in a couple of spots. So a warming trend towards the end of the week. If you're away from the lake, if you're closer to the lake, maybe some more rain showers and some cooler temperatures are on tap.